orientation switches.
Normal.
Display switches.
Not a normal.
Fuel.
Right now, I'm gonna call that 12.5. Hold there. Too efficient. Too good.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I got something a little bit different for you today. I'm actually getting packed up and heading to Dallas, Texas. I'm meeting up with my buddy Captain Mike Boos. I say captain because he's a Southwest Airlines captain. He flies the Boeing 737, and he's invited me out to go try the simulator. So I'm gonna get to do something. I'm a big aviation fan. I love flying. I've had the opportunity to do some cool flying stuff, even though I'm not a pilot. But I'm excited to go to Dallas. I'm gonna get to fly the 737 sim. I don't know which one. It could be a 7, 8, or a 900. Could be a MAX, not sure yet. But we're gonna get a tour of the sim center where the pilots train. We're gonna connect with my buddy Mike. He's got a couple of Shelby Mustangs. He's a big Mustang guy. We're also gonna connect with Mike's buddy, Bert Lowe, who's a Czech pilot, formerly a Czech airman. So he runs the sim. He makes sure that the pilots are doing everything by the book. And I think every 9 months or something like that, commercial pilots go through this recurrent training just to make sure that they understand how to follow procedures for engine out. And we're gonna get to do some of that stuff too. I'm not sure what. He's gonna probably throw some curveballs at me. But the big thing will be, can I land a 737 aircraft? I always wanted to try this. I had an opportunity on a much lesser sim a few years back. I have that on the channel, but this is all modern, brand new stuff. It's going to be exciting. I love flying, so this is kind of a bucket list item for me to get, you know, I almost said behind the wheel, but behind the yoke of a 737. So let's pack up the bags and head to Dallas and come along. Let's go flying. All right, so there's the sim building. That's pretty massive. We're gonna get to go inside there. And there's headquarters. Should be a pretty fun day. Let's rock out.
Take off or you want VFR, but then Denver may not accept you once you're airborne, so it's actually pretty cool. I like that.
All right, so we're in the sim center here. This is only half the building, and it's amazingly quiet in here. But these things are massive. We're up one floor up. It's hard to tell how big they are, but they are giant. Look how big this room is. It's easily the size of a football field. All right, so you got 737 800 series, 900, 700, and a MAX. So these simulators are about 20 million plus a piece. So Mike, how many sims are in the whole building?
I think we're up to 24.
24 times 20 million?
At least. And that's not counting the building.
Walk across that little bridge there to get to the sim. All right, so here we go. 737 800. We're jumping in the sim. Got this little cross bridge here. See, we're in the sim center here at Southwest Airlines, a training center. Captain Mike's already in there. Bert's gonna be helping us out. This is what it's like entering the sim. Some observation seats, control seats. Mike's already up front. It's kind of dark up there, but we'll get everything turned on here in a minute. Hit it. That's where I'll be sitting today. Mike's taking the right seat, and he's going to give me the captain's seat. We'll see what I can do.
Yeah, you can. You know how those switches work.
Mike's working some switches. And I'm going to get my first shot at a 737.
800.
We are inside the Southwest Airlines 737 800 simulator. I'm gonna get my opportunity to fly this thing, see if I can take off, see if I can land, see if I can do a little bit of maneuvering. So what do you say we go flying today?
LWS.
All right, so we are sitting on the edge of the runway here at LaGuardia, and it's a little snowy.
Runway's covered.
This is the cockpit of the 737 800. There's your auto pilot panel, the overhead panel. The captain right there, Mike. Yeah. And we'll look outside. We got snowy conditions. And we're gonna do, I guess, a snow takeoff, so hang tight.
All right, you ready to hit?
Want to do a snowy takeoff?
Let's do it.
You do have auto throttles. You do have guidance once we get airborne.
Okay.
We'll just, once you get to about the 50% again, hit the toga here,
All right.
and we'll just follow along.
All right, you're flying in 3, 2, 1.
And just follow the lights.
At like 40%, you said?
Yes, make sure it stabilizes, and then push it up, hit toga. There you go. Take a power set. Oh, hold it.
All right.
89.8.
Just use your feet to keep you on that center.
Yep. Just a little bit movements. Small movements. Small movements. You're going off. A little bit to the right.
Oh,
Oh boy.
A little bit to the right. There you go. Small
going.
movements. There you go. 80 knots. A little bit more to the right. There you go. Small movements. V1. And rotate. Pull it off. Keep going. Keep going. Start going for about 10 degrees initially. Keep pulling up. Keep pulling up. Follow your pitch bar. There you go. All right, pause and rate. Let me go.
Hold what you got right there. Hold you.
Mr. REVan Evan
To
is
start
going
to
to
see things around you.
try to
But you
land
only
it in the
have about
snow
a mile and a
LaGuardia.
half visibility.
All right, it's 1,000 feet. The airspeed's 149 with a sync rate of 750. Looking good.
So here shortly, out of the corner of your eye, you'll start to see the ground out the left side window that you have over there. Thinking, okay, you're saying we got a chance. And you only got about a mile and a half visibility, so here shortly.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. There's the runway to your right. Speed's good. Sync rate is pretty good.
So you got no
Touch
wind,
fast.
so you don't have to worry about the wind blowing you.
All right, start rolling back.
There you go.
There you go. That'll work. All right. Easy in the bank. There you go. Perfect. Touch low, but this'll work. Speed's good. Just keep coming down. Keep coming down.
100,
Keep coming down. Nope, don't level off. Keep coming down.
50,
Here it goes. Snow runway. Keep coming down.
30,
Now start pitching up. Pull the power
10,
back. There you go. Extend it. Reverse.
Now jam on the brakes as hard as you can.
Jam it. There you go.
Keep
Get the
pushing,
end skids.
push,
Keep
push,
pushing.
push hard, push hard. Now if we were on
Coming
an
up
actual
60
runway,
knots.
you would hear the
Stow the
anti,
reversals.
you would feel the anti-skid.
Go ahead and stow the reversals.
On and off, right?
Yep.
So just like in your car, how it will release if it starts to lock up,
Right.
same thing on this thing.
All right, here we go. REVan Evan on a Cap 1 ILS runway 42 LaGuardia. Straight down to minimums. Do we think he can make it? All right, 1,000 feet. The airspeed's 152. Sync rate 800. A little bit lower. Just lower the nose just a touch. There you go.
All right. So you're getting close.
Small movements, small movements. Approaching minimums. Keep going down. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. A little bit nose down.
See how you can't
Here's
see
minimums.
much? There comes your runway.
There's the runway.
100, 50,
Keep going.
30,
Pitch up. And
10.
close the throttles. Extended. Reverse. Deployed. And start hitting the brakes. There you go.
All right, now we're in Tampa. One left. Looks like a pretty nice day here.
All right.
FO Mike over there.
Working hard.
He's working hard. He's doing all the number crunching, and I'm just going to do the wheeling and dealing here, the
On there.
yanking and banking.
All right, now push forward.
No, just keep on. There you go. And then push on the
Push
toga.
forward.
Push forward.
And with
There you
your
go.
Finger. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
All right, here we go.
All right, take off thrust set. 90.7.
All right.
$80 knots. V1. Rotate. Just go ahead and pull it up. Pull it up, pull it up. There you go. right there for a second, and then follow the line. All right, pause the brakes. Landing gear up. Follow the line. There you go. Small movements. Perfect. That's it. When it stops, you stop. Wait. Go, follow it down now. Follow it down, and go to the right. Follow it to the right. And pitch down. Pitch down. There you go. Pitch to the line. All right. Set speed. That's one. And roll out to the left. Follow a little bit more to the left. There you go.
Beautiful.
Roll back right a little bit. There you go. That's all it is.
Evan, with your right hand, see where up there where it says heading?
Yep.
All right, I want you to spin it to the right until you see 3 zeros up there. So we're going to fly straight north. So if the controller said Southwest
3 zeros?
Yeah.
Oh,
0, 0, 0.
360. Yep. So if the controller said Southwest 123, fly heading 360.
Right.
That's what you do right there, is you're going to fly straight north. Now we've got a compass in here as a backup, little bitty,
Right.
and as we spin around here, you'll see the N right there.
Gotcha.
And you also see not only on your primary flight display right in front of you, but also on the nav display. See
Track
the
is
zero?
here,
Yeah. You'll see where the heading, the little magenta bug there, the purplish bug,
Yep.
is matches what's right up here.
Now it's rolling out to
Yep.
achieve
You got
that.
it. So what we're going to do, we're flying straight north right now. So if you look over the glare shield, there's St. Pete Airport right here.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. What we're going to do is fly along the west side of the bay.
And that's TPA over there.
Yep, that's it. You can see the lights going right there. So what we're going to do is land to the south is what we're going to do.
Okay.
All right. So if we said Southwest 123, descend and maintain 2,000 feet. See where
Over
your
here?
3? Yep. So spin it to the left till you see 2,000. All right. And there's a couple different ways we can make it go down. We can push a couple different buttons, but move one button to the right. See that VS?
Vertical speed.
All right. Push that. Now use that little wheel to the farther right.
This.
All right,
Yep.
And just go down till you see minus 1,000. So just keep pushing it. There you go. You feel what happens to the airplane?
Yep. Going
All right. It's going to descend you.
at 1,000 feet,
Yep.
feet a
Now
minute.
you're going to hear a horn come on in just a minute, and what that does is alerts us that, hear that right there? It's like, hey man, you're descending, you're going downhill, and it's just kind of a warning.
Make sure you want to.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to fly around now. Now on your nav display screen, see where this dashed line is here, and that little green thing in the middle. That's the
This?
Yep. That's
Okay.
the airport right there.
All right.
And so you can see that we're just about to beam it.
Yep.
It's right over there.
Yep.
Same thing on our nav display right there. Would you put in the ILS to run the 19 right for us?
Yeah.
So he's going to get you spooled up on the approach,
Okay.
and you'll see on your nav display some stuff will start to appear up there. And then maybe just, if you give us an intercept course off of Jim Bob.
Jim Bob to the top. 187.
So see what he's doing there? He's putting that on your nav display for you there, Evan. And so if we're in the clouds or whether we're out here in
Up
the
here.
on the next one over there,
Oh,
yeah, that's
right,
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 there.
okay.
Yeah.
Right. And when it's in this mode, whatever you have it on, it's going to.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep. And then without getting too crazy deep into it, that primary flight display over there will tell you what mode that you're in and what you're doing.
Which is up here.
Yep. So right now we've got our auto throttles on. It's holding us at 216 knots. Our heading is the heading mode that we're in. So it's moving around however we want to with the heading mode. And then the altitude, same thing.
Gotcha.
We're just flying it around like that. So I'm going to take you just a little bit to the northwest here, and then we're going to make a turn to the right back to these.
All right.
We'll take you out here just about another mile, and
All
then
right. We're going to
we'll
on the
make our
speed
turn.
brake. We're going to do flaps.
Uh-huh.
We're going to do gear.
Yep.
Do lights up here.
You got it.
Well, I already have these on right now.
Yeah, those would be on right now. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to turn right, heading 090. All right, so you feel the airplane move. You can look down there on your nav display screen, and you can see the little dashed magenta line moving you around there.
Of course, now we need to start slowing down.
Pretty slick, huh?
So,
Yeah.
we're
So
gonna start-
now the airport is off kind of over here, off
Yep.
our right hand. Let's kind of off our right hand shoulder over this way.
Okay.
Yeah. So now we're going to start slowing down. So you would say flaps 5.
Flaps 5.
All right. So
Five.
watch this. Michael's going to put the flaps out, and and you can look on your display up there. See the 1 and the 5 that came up?
Yep.
All right. Once you take your airspeed knob up there, we're to 216. And once you spin it to the left until it comes down there to about 168 or 9. See where the 5 is on your screen right there?
Yep, perfect.
See how it matches on your screen right there? You're right on the 5. That's exactly what you want.
Oh, that little magenta box.
You got it?
Because we're flaps 5. So
All right. So if you can look right over that way, you can see
Yep,
the
I got
airport. Yep. So if we're in the clouds and we can't see anything, this is what a controller is doing. He's providing all this help for us to get out here and give us plenty of room to get over here and get oriented towards the runway. Heading 150, maintain 2,000 feet till established here for the ILS runway 19 right. So what we're doing is getting all ready to fly this approach. Take it right on and actually fly heading 160. So 160. All right, now while you have your hand up there, once you see those 3 buttons right next to it, hit the one that says APP.
APP?
Approach.
That's going to arm your approach. So see your airport out there?
Yep.
Just a little bit off to your right side. We're hitting it kind of at an angle. That's the same thing you see on your nav display.
Which runway are we heading for?
On the right
One
side.
right.
And then a couple.
Now you can see on your nav display how we're turning and how the airport is slowly rolling up here
Yep.
in front of us. So we're about 9 miles from the airport right now.
Okay, so just about time to put the gear out, right?
All right, so it's getting close to that dot. So watch this. Landing gear down.
Leg up.
Now watch up here. You'll see 3 red lights. And once they all come out and get where they're supposed to be, those red lights will go out and the green lights will come out.
All right, go
So
ahead.
you got all your wheels down.
Dial your
Now
speed
take-
back
Yep,
to
take
15.
the speed up there on that knob and spin it back to where the 15 is on your screen.
There you go. Perfect.
And you'll start to slow down.
All right. Going on the speed brake.
Arm speed brake.
Yep. You just kind of pull it out. There
That's
you
it.
go.
I got it. Perfect.
All right. Now call flaps 30.
Flaps 30.
All right.
Flaps
Mike's
30.
going to move it to 30.
And go ahead and set your
go
30
ahead and
speed.
move your speed back some more. I don't know what it
145 or
was.
so.
Okay.
There you go. Capture.
All
This
right.
approach
So
is
see, the
3,000.
autopilot's done all that for you. You just kind of told it what you want to do, type of thing. And the
Gotcha.
nice thing is that this autopilot will basically get you all set up nice and stable for the approach. So your airspeed's right where you want it. Your glide slope is where you want it.
Right.
Your localizer's where you want it. Look at that picture out there. It's beautiful, right?
Oh yeah.
All right. So now take your right thumb and disconnect your auto throttles. All right. Take your left thumb and disconnect your auto throttles. Hit it one more time. That'll just make it not make so much
Okay.
noise. So
So
you see
we're
what you
low,
got right there?
There you
And
go.
sometimes it doesn't match up perfectly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but you're looking really good. Add just a little bit of power. Just a little bit. Whoop, right there.
There you go.
Well, you said a little bit of power. You mean a
Just
little bit of
just a little bit.
And go ahead and pitch down just a touch.
Yep.
There you go. That'll also increase your speed when you do that. So
Yeah, looking really, really good.
1,000 feet. Airspeed 146. Sync grade 700.
Beautiful. Looking really, really good. Remember, real easy on your hands. You're holding a banana, right? Right. Keep that picture right there. That picture you got is perfect. And when you hear the voice say 30, I want you to just start to think
Flare a
about
little
just
bit.
slowly pulling back. And then when you hear
Keep
10,
coming.
I want you
Keep
to
coming
pull all
down.
the way back.
100.
Keep coming down. Keep coming down. There you go.
50.
Nose up just a little bit.
30. 10.
All right. Put your power all the way back. Now put
Reverse.
your thrust reverse.
Extended.
Woo!
Deploy.
Look at there.
How was that one?
And all you got to do is use your feet to keep you right on that center line.
All right. Go ahead and still looking good. Start braking. And start stowing your reverses.
All right.
There
I'm
you
going to
go.
have you
Good
get
break.
off in a taxiway here. Just so
All right. Here we go, guys. Evan.
Thunderstorms out there.
Thunderstorm. ILS 1 left Tampa. We'll see how it goes this time. Just a little bit more nose up. There you go. There's the glide slope.
Yeah.
trying to beat the storm in there.
Alright, let's go outside and see how we come in. 1,000 feet, looking good. Speed's good. A little bit nose up. There you go. Think we're gonna make it, Evan?
I sure hope so.
Looking good.
You're wet.
Touch high, just a little bit nose down. There you go. Follow the glide slope. And look at your pappy out there. Looks good.
Just real easy on your controls. Remember,
Yep.
you're holding on to banana.
A little bit less thrust, not much. And just nose down just a little bit. We're getting a little high. There you go. A little bit more. There you go. Follow the glide slope and look at the pappy. And once we get about 30, then start pitching up, and I'll tell you to pull the power off. Keep going down. Keep coming down. Keep coming down.
100,
Keep coming down. Keep coming down.
50,
All
30.
right, start leveling off. Pull the power back.
10,
Pull the power back. There you go.
You there.
Reverse.
Pull it. Keep pulling on the thrust levers.
There you go.
Keep your hands on the very top of those levers. There you go. Perfect. Great.
All right. Start hitting the
Now you
brakes.
Start to bring your feet up there, or your toes. Start to, and at the same time, just push forward with your right hand. There you go. Stow your thrust reverse.
And keep hitting the brakes.
Woo! It was awesome.
All right, taking off out of LaGuardia.
That's the caution.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Nah. 80 knots. V1. And rotate. Landing gear up. That's all it is. Command. Speed. Speed.
Watch your heading.
One.
About 280.
Left turn 280.
So Evan off the left-hand side over here. Here, and then you got all of Manhattan, and then you got the Hudson. So this will take you right up to Albany.
Yep. On that way, White Plains.
Yep.
There.
Yeah.
That was my favorite airport.
There's Central Park. You can see right in the middle, right down there.
Yeah, that's amazing. Pretty good graphics for you.
Yeah. Take us right down the river there if you want to.
All right.
Yeah.
You take how about 2,000 feet?
Oh, heck yeah. Stay away from the VFR guys.
We used to. There's Yankee Stadium. If you look real
Yep.
quick
Oh, yeah.
to your
Crap.
to your left right there.
Got it.
Polo Towers, where the old polo grounds used to be. And the New York Giants were still there. So just the reverse of this, they'll have us fly up the Hudson sometimes
Yeah.
when we come up. So when we come up from the southwest down here,
Yep.
they'll have us fly. You'll see the two kind of towers way kind of off in the distance there. That's the Verrazano
Right.
Narrows Bridge. We'll fly to there. And the Statue of Liberty, if you follow the river down and stay on the right-hand side, she's sticking out right on the New Jersey side over there.
All right, here's my man REVan Evan trying a left crosswind landing visually into LaGuardia runway 4. We stuck it last time. Can we do it again?
I don't know, crosswind.
All right.
We're all configured.
How do we feel now?
So far, good, because
Are we making it?
we're still technically flying.
We are flying. Looking good. 500. Just keep following it down. Looking good. Keep coming down. Touch high. There you go. Keep to the right just a bit. There you go. Coming down.
100,
Keep coming down. There you go.
50,
There you go.
30,
Big pitch.
10.
That's gonna How was that one?
What we're going to do is stall the thing, Evan. And so what a stall means is you know, a lot of times people think about, you know, stalling the engine in their car or just conks
Nope,
out.
I know what a stall is.
Yeah, so
Yep.
this one is, we're just going to make the wind
Airplane, the wings aren't going to provide lift.
That's exactly it. So yeah, we're just going to hold this airspeed at 250 knots right here, and so you can start out with the autopilot on, and it's going to start trimming up and trimming up and trimming up, and when I tell you to, just take your thumbs and disconnect the autopilot and auto throttle, and it's going to want to drop the nose, but just keep that nose back, or I'm sorry, keep the controls back to hold the nose up, and then it's going to shake a little bit, it's going to shake some more, and then when it really gets rough and stalls, and I say recover, just kind of release that back pressure and slowly add a little bit of power. Don't get crazy with the power, because these engines, where they are, once you shove the,
it will cause a pitch up moment.
Once you get on the loud pedal, it'll shove the nose back up. So yeah, so just kind of to about mid-range, a little bit more than what you got right there, just to kind of get it to a point where it's like, okay, I'm giving you some power, and then you'll just slowly pull the nose up to kind of recover from the thing. And don't worry about hitting the ground. I got a brake glass in case of emergency.
Because I have no power in it.
Yep.
Yep. So it's holding the altitude. So by holding that altitude, it's going to have to raise the nose, and you're going to hear that trim wheel, you know, clacking and clacking, and it's going to keep.
And we're going to run out of airspeed.
Yep.
Yep.
So once you get down there in this amber that's coming up on your airspeed indicator, that's telling you, hey man, we're getting close to some unfavorable airspeed down here. All right, and you're going to get an alert in our computer that says buffet alert. And then once you get down there to where it starts alternating red and black, that's the bad news down there. So once we get to that, you're gonna your controls are gonna vibrate a little bit. And it's
Stick
called the
shaker.
Stick shaker, and that's telling you, hey man, if you haven't seen all these other alerts, I'm giving you another one.
Right.
So you can see how the nose keeps coming up and coming up and coming up.
Right, and it's just bleeding off airspeed like crazy.
Exactly what it's doing. So here shortly we'll get a message in our computer.
I got something. I got 3 yellow lines on my.
Got the PLI showing up.
So I'm gonna get a stick shaker here any minute, right?
Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
So when it starts really shaking, I want you to take your left hand, your left thumb, disconnect the autopilot, and we'll do that recovery.
All right.
Just keep your right hand on the
It's
thrust
gonna be
lever.
a straight down
Yeah.
push.
There you go. There you go. Add power. Add power. All right, add some more power. There you go. That's about right. And once we recover, keep going. Keep the nose down. Keep the nose down. Keep the nose down.
Yeah,
Push
you'll
it down.
lose altitude, but don't worry about it.
Altitude's fine. Keep the nose down. All right, add some more power. There you go. That's about right. And once we recover, keep going. Keep the nose down. Keep the nose down. Keep the nose down.
Yeah,
Push
you'll
it down.
lose altitude, but don't worry about it.
Altitude's fine. Keep the nose down. Keep it down. Airspeed's increasing. We're out of the amber band. We're increasing. Still not a good airspeed. Keep the nose down. Keep the nose down. We want to at least get a clean airspeed. 200, 210. Keep the nose down. Keep it down. And now you can add a little bit of power and you can recover back up to 10,000.
Because what you can do, show them how you get into a secondary one there, Mike.
Oh yeah, if you pull it up real quick, you get in a second, yank it. There you go.
Airspeed low. Airspeed
Yep.
low.
Okay. Keep it down. Pitch it down. Yeah, all the way. There you go. About to the horizon. And now recover. Just hold it at the horizon. Hold
I got it. I got it.
Yeah, there you go. Oh,
So
back up the horizon.
in sometimes
Back up.
in the
Back up. You're good speed now.
yeah, sometimes in the rush to get some airspeed back and get going and then
Easy
level
to
off
fix.
again.
Easy to
If you
fix.
pull back too far,
There you go.
you get into a secondary. So you can stall an airplane
Yep.
in level flight just like that, and at any airspeed.
And the
But
worst
only
one,
one critical angle of attack.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the worst one, final turn
Yeah.
to the runway.
All right. So now I got a ton of
Yeah.
forward pressure on it, right?
Trim it. Let's go ahead and trim
Yeah,
it.
So do I
once
want to
you
trim?
pull it-
Which way do I
once
want
you
to trim
take
down?
your
Nose down.
power,
Yep.
take your power and pull it back a little bit.
I want to trim down, right?
Yep.
Do about 40%. All right, see how your airspeed's decreasing? All right, now start a left-hand turn. 010, that'll be your heading. All right, perfect.
got
Here's
Manhattan.
Coney Island right here.
All right, I see the.
Coming up over, yeah, you can see it
the
coming
field,
up right
yeah.
there, yeah.
Mhm.
All right, on your where your heading bug is up there, that button next to it, I want you to hit APP, approach. There you go, perfect. So now it's going to go to that purple line that's on our nose right there.
Yep.
And it's going to grab it and it's going to turn to the right and go right towards your runway.
All right.
All right. So we're going to slow it down just a little bit. So you'll say flaps 5.
Club's 5.
And then you'll start
5.
spinning that speed back, and you can look on your airspeed indicator. And
Go to
you just
5.
move it- Yep, go right down there to the 5. Perfect. There we go. Now you see how it says VORLOC up there at the top of your.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that means it's grabbed your localizer and it's all ready to go. So take your heading bug where it says 010 and put 044 right there. And that'll just match up with what we've got looking out the window. That way, if the tower says go around, fly runway heading, all we got to do is fly straight ahead. So we're about 10 miles from the airport, and this is what we would see every single time coming in here. And it's real interesting if we landed. See all the dots go in the other direction.
Yeah,
That's the other runway
Yep.
that's up there. That's runway 13 and 31. So we would fly what we call an expressway visual, and I don't know that's a Long Island Expressway, I'm assuming. And we'd come up a little bit closer, and then we'd break off here to the right, and we'd turn over the Arthur Ashe tennis area, go
Yeah.
right by Citi Field, and take it right in there.
That one's fun.
Yeah,
Especially with a crosswind.
perfect.
There you go.
And it's so weird, we get so used to this that we know exactly what we're going to do. So if Michael and I were to say landing gear down, flaps 15, we instinctively reach right up there and
Right.
spin it. And you would instinctively look at the airspeed and say, "Yep, we're okay. We can do that." Now on your HUD, you'll see the same picture coming up.
Gotcha.
All right, so flaps 30
30.
and spin it to what do we have? I don't remember.
Make it 145.
145.
All right. Well, now if you click everything off, autopilot, auto throttles, keep the one small circle inside the big circle, because you're right on glide slope.
Right, you said now. So what you're looking at there, Evan, is that
1,000 feet. Airspeed's 146. Sync rate 800.
you see that little that caret on the left-hand side,
Yep.
that little arrow.
I do.
That's your power. So push it up a little bit, and you see that. See
Oh,
that
yeah.
go up. All right. What you want to do is keep that right on the left wingtip, and that little bar that you see, it looks like a bar graph.
Mm-hmm.
That's your airspeed, is what that is.
Got it.
So you just, like Michael said, you keep that little circle inside the big circle, and it's going to take you all the way down to the runway. So pull
500.
Take your right hand and pull your power back just
a little.
bit.
That's it. No more.
Perfect. Really, really good.
A little bit more.
Now those lines you see coming up on either side, that's your runway.
Just keep following it. Keep following it all the way down.
100,
Keep falling down. Looking good.
50,
Okay, 30. Start pitching up.
30.
Pull the power back. Pitching up a little bit more.
10,
There you go.
Are you there?
Reverse.
Now you use your feet.
And start slowing it down.
Keep you right on that center line. Start to get on your brakes. Because the only overrun you have here is Flushing Bay.
Yeah, we don't want to go into drink.
Yeah.
All right, coming up 60 knots. Stow the reversers. And keep braking. Keep braking.
There, get it.
There we go. All right. I don't have mine on there technically, so we'll do it this way.
Okay, yeah, that's
80 knots.
she will bring you to a stop. So Michael's not even pushing the brakes yet.
Man, that was quick.
All right, you see on your engine instruments right there, Evan?
Remain seated. Remain seated.
All right, there you have it. I think I made it. Everybody survived, but I can't thank Southwest Airlines enough. Captain Mike Boos, my buddy, my Mustang buddy, and Bert in the back, who was running the sim, giving us guidance all day. Super fun day. And I'm going to let these guys grade me, and they'll tell you whether I did a good enough job to safely get one of these things on the ground. So let's climb out and see what they have to say.
All
right, guys, how did I do?
Well, I believe we might have made it on a couple of tries. 100%, no. But I think we might have survived one or two. I'd say a good C+ for now. Pending
Fine
further
job.
review.
Yeah, fine job. Well, I had brown hair when we started this venture, if that tells you anything. So, yeah, I think Evan did a great job. It was a blast getting to do this. He did a great job, and he had a great first officer with him today. So, yeah, I think if anybody had an emergency in an airplane, call Evan. He'll get you on the ground. Not a problem.